because he's like an avid flat Earth supporter, so he doesn't like seeing any evidence.
Exactly. I get super pissed about people saying like, "Oh, look, that's the curvature of the Earth."
January 2000. Okay.
Pre 9/11.
I know.
Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should pick up smoking just to get a better seat.
Just to get the better seat on the airplane.
All right.
I never know how to start mine either.
Yeah.
That's right.
Welcome back to Paradise on Earth. We are. I'm still Joseph. That's still Liam. Birchbear Mountaineer, right? We're still trying to save the world with our make the world a better place with our podcast.
That's good.
And we have such a great guest to help us with that today.
Thank you.
We have the one and only Maher Matta.
Quite literally, probably the one and only.
I think so.
There's probably not many Maher Mattas out there. Although I've seen him on Facebook, other ones. What's a depressing name?
Do you like reach out to them and be like, hey?
By the way, we have the same. It's weird, like not only the same last name, but the same. I mean, Maher Matta. It's a weird thing.
Weird combo.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm glad to be here. This is episode 2, right? Technically, officially.
3. 2 or 3. We'll put you in front of Kevin.
No, don't put me there. So I'm number 3.
You're number 3.
This is the third one you've done.
This is the third one we've done.
Yeah. Okay.
This will be coming out next Wednesday. So
okay.
I don't know.
Watch it on YouTube.
You can watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, beautiful.
You got it.
I look forward to it.
No.
Maybe I share it on you? Can you share YouTube stuff like on your YouTube page? There's got to be a way.
Probably.
I'm sure. Yeah.
I'll figure it out. I'd love to share that.
All right.
I don't want to share any others, but just mine.
You can share them all. Listen, you got more followers than me, so I am perfectly.
Trust me.
You have.
If you take away my cousins and mom, I got like 6. And I think you 2 or so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, 6 is better than.
So what are you averaging? 30, 40 minutes an episode? 45 minutes an hour?
We're going like. Last one I think was an hour. The one before that was 50 minutes. So
nice.
Anywhere kind of. We like to do the uppers of the hour.
Right.
We're going to kind of take clips from it and post that stuff too.
That's great. Yeah, you can chop it up.
Yeah.
Well, great. Well, thanks for having me.
You're a renowned stand-up comedian.
Well, I wish I was.
You are. You're always traveling. I always see you on the go.
It's funny you say that because it's only recently become a little bit of travel.
Yeah.
And social media always gives the illusion that comics are always traveling.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's hit or miss. I've been picking some stuff up, man. I shouldn't say that. It's been fun, and I'm really grateful to have it. I was in Colorado before, and I got my big one, man, coming up in September. I'll be in
what's that?
Vegas.
Oh, Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay. What you want to say? What day that is?
Yes. Check it out. It's supposed to be the 19th of September till the 25th. So it's a whole week of shows, man.
Damn.
2 shows a night. At the Laugh Factory. It's going to be.
Oh shit!
Yeah, my first opportunity to be out there. I'm excited.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. That's you, third guest. We're already getting a guy going to Vegas.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
Might not come back.
Oh no! Please come back.
Yeah, we'll see.
Please come back.
I'm excited about that one though.
We're gonna need it. Once you hit it big, we can say that
right.
We had you.
My hair started here.
Here, and
so therefore
we kind of started him.
Right.
He wouldn't be where he's at without us.
After the miserable failure of his own podcast. All right. After his first one tanked. No, actually, we were just talking about that on the way here. I mean, you guys have an awesome setup. You guys will do this right. I didn't do mine right. I was laptop in my house, and like we were talking before, you got to have the sound right, and it takes a lot of effort, man. Good for you guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. We're working on it.
Yeah,
good.
It's like 99% me, but
it's very much so.
Still,
I'm kind of along for the ride.
Yeah, Liam shows up when I tell him to show up, and then he's a great help for that. So I wouldn't be where I am without Liam.
Oh, what a guy!
Wow, that's nice.
No.
I wouldn't be where I am without Liam.
Yeah.
No. Joseph would still be getting up on stage. He would still be doing all those.
Probably.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I wouldn't have.
You wouldn't have Liam without Liam.
That's a good point. I'm just here to look pretty. That's all.
Good.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways, back to the main topic.
Yeah.
You're always on the go. You're always going through airports, as I assume, unless you fly private.
Yeah.
I don't know. No. I
travel for my personal work, for my work, and I travel for comedy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's funny because I'm one of those weirdos. I like airports, man. I like travel.
Do you like airports?
I really do. I mean, granted, it's gotten really weird in the past 2 years because of COVID. But in general, I love the people watching. I love getting there early.
Really?
Food courts and everything.
I like the food courts. I like almost all aspects of it. And the busier the airport, the more I like it.
I'd imagine someone named Maher Matta wouldn't be a fan of airports.
No, I am. I'm a huge fan of airports. I know that's a weird thing. I know, but I actually love airports. I do. Maher Matta loves airports. I used to do a joke about how, you ever notice when the airports, whenever they call a name on the intercom?
Yeah.
It's always the most foreign name you've ever seen. It's always like,
I haven't paid
United
attention to that,
Airlines is paging passenger, and then it's like, they can't even say the first name.
Yeah.
Like, oh God, is it hemoglobin? How do you say the first name? I don't know. I should do that joke again, but it's never Bob Smith. But yeah, man, I love airports. I love traveling. I personally, although the older I get, the less I can sit in an airplane.
Okay.
You know, like a longer flight.
Or do you just start going stir crazy or something?
I started to get a little bit claustrophobic.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah.
Outside, you know what? You want to hear an incredible airplane story?
I do.
In 1994, this is going back, huh?
Yeah,
Were you expecting that, or were you expecting like last week?
Nah,
Yeah.
yeah.
In 1994, my brother and I were flying from the U.S., California to be exact, to Australia.
Okay.
Because that's where my dad...
That's a brutal flight.
It's
Jesus.
14 hours.
Oh.
So we were living in East Tennessee at the time, so we had to fly, I think, East Tennessee to Chicago to L.A., and then L.A. to Melbourne. So you're looking at, it's really a 26-hour ordeal.
Oh,
Jesus
my
Christ.
goodness.
When we were in California... we were young. My brother lives there now. He lives in Australia. But when we got on the plane, the flight attendant or the crew was like, "Hey, let's let these kids get on first. We were young. Keep an eye on them." So my brother and I get on this plane. It's a beautiful United 747, massive jumbo. And we get on, and my brother has one of those little cameras where you used to roll the thing.
Yeah.
You'd click the thing. Yeah. And he's taking pictures, and he's excited. And he's taking pictures, and the flight attendant goes, "Excuse me, why are you taking pictures of the airplane? Like, who does that?"
Uh-huh.
And my brother says, he goes, "I just like to see what it looks like before I blow it up."
Oh, no.
Can you believe that? My brother is genuinely funny. He just got into stand-up. He is genuinely funny.
At least this was before 9/11.
That's what I'm saying. Before.
Oh my
goodness! And she goes like that and walks away. Could you imagine the impact?
Oh my goodness.
That they would have thrown on the ground.
The FBI would have been all of you
Absolutely.
guys.
FBI, TSA, FAA, all of them.
That's
He'd
incredible.
been arrested. Literally, he would have been arrested.
Yeah.
Jesus
He'd
Christ.
be on the no-fly list.
Easily. We almost were anyway.
Wow.
So, yeah, man. But otherwise, I love flying. But it's those distances, man. I get tired.
Right.
Just damn.
Right.
Could probably no longer sleep at that point. You've been sitting too long, and it's
Although I did have the experience once of flying. I got upgraded and I got to fly business class on Emirates.
Oh.
It was nicer than my apartment.
Oh my
It was
goodness.
absolutely. I could have lived there.
Wow.
Stunning. Better not fly that way in general.
Where were you flying to on Emirates?
I was flying to Dubai from DC, and I had this lucky situation where I got upgraded. It's a long story.
They thought you were a prince.
They thought I was a prince. Isn't that Prince Ali? Isn't that Aladdin? So, because the only Middle Eastern person flying. So it was stunning. They bring you a drink, warm cashews. It was ridiculous.
No,
I'll never forget that experience. The only problem with it now is it ruins any other travel
Yeah, you
experience.
can't fly on another plane. 'Cause
No.
you're like, no, this isn't Emirates.
No, it's terrible.
Yeah.
You guys don't like flying?
I mean,
I hate it.
I like flying. Joseph, I know you
Really?
you absolutely
I hate it.
it.
Why?
I love-
Fear of flight or?
No, I love being in other places, but I don't like sitting next to people.
I don't like sitting next to anybody.
Right.
Go on. I'll let you go.
I don't like getting there 3 hours early and having to wait in lines and go through the metal detectors and then sit around. I especially hate eating on airplanes. Because
it's tall and it's awkward.
I
and-
just
You
feel like I'm
personally,
just
not
like just
other
shoving my
people.
face with food
Yeah,
if I'm
you are.
eating on an airplane.
You
And I'm
are,
just
yeah.
and I'm so uncomfortable. And then the lady always comes, "Oh, okay," and I'm like, "I'm trying to sleep. Why are you waking me up?"
Yeah. So you don't really like anything about it. You don't like the logistics. You don't like the getting there. You don't like the flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like getting there early, man. I like having fun with it.
Really.
Yeah, I really do.
It can be relaxing, if it.
Under the right conditions.
Yeah.
But it is like if you sit in the middle seat, forget about it. It's going to be horrible.
Yeah, no.
It's going to be
Go
miserable.
struggle for the
Oh,
armrests.
it's
I
terrible.
always go for the aisle because
Me
I can
too.
put my leg
Me
out.
too.
And then they always end up hitting my leg with the cart.
Yeah.
So
And there was a phase in my life when I was a kid till I don't know, whatever, where I always just want to sit at the window. Window.
You want to see the clouds.
Yeah, I want to see what's going on. I feel like I can't see what's going on.
yeah.
And back in those days, you could, I don't know if you remember this, you probably don't. You used to be able to plug up your headset into the little arm.
Right.
And you could listen to the pilots. You could listen to your flight.
Really?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and now, you watch your... you watch your movie.
Netflix.
Yeah. You watch something stupid on the screen.
Yeah.
But I forgot what I was going to say about that. What were we saying?
So
there was something specific. So now instead of sitting at the window, I've completely switched over to. I could not stand the window, the middle, and I flew Southwest for the first time.
Okay.
First time ever.
Okay, yeah.
Have you ever flown it?
No, but I've heard like kind of crazy things about Southwest, right? Or like, or am I thinking of something different?
I think you might be thinking of Spirit.
Spirit is piece of shit. Yeah. So with Southwest, you don't get, and I'd never done before, but you don't get a seat assignment.
It's weird. You just kind of pick.
It's very strange because what you do, you have to be one of the first ones to check in.
Yeah.
Because they give you an assignment, A, B, or C.
Okay.
I think, or A something, and then you just board with your section, and man, it is weird because you're just bored, and it's like people just sit wherever. It's a very weird experience. I wasn't crazy about it.
Now that you mention it, though, I feel like I've been on a flight like that as a kid because I remember doing something exactly like that. Yeah, we might have been Southwest, but I don't know.
You guys might have been on the same plane.
We may have been on the same plane.
Could have been. Yeah.
I know. Liam hates the window seat because he's like an avid flat Earth supporter, so he doesn't like seeing any evidence.
Exactly. I get super pissed about people saying like, "Oh, look, that's the curvature of the Earth."
He's like, no, it's flat. You guys don't see it.
Bothers you.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
My father-in-law flew for American for 31 years.
Oh wow.
I know.
Damn.
Isn't that a good fact? That the kids can Google later.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, they're not gonna Google it. But he was an American pilot for 31 years.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Was he in the Air Force or did he just fly passenger?
Was he an Air Force pilot or was he just a passenger? Is that what
No, passenger, like passenger planes.
I thought you meant.
Did he just
I thought you meant was he just a real fan of flying? He was like, you know what?
Man.
I want to make this a career.
They're like, oh, you're back.
No, I think he was military trained, man, and he flew all kinds of stuff, and then he eventually landed 31 years with American.
Damn.
I know.
Damn.
I was going to be a pilot. I'm talking too much about this, but I always wanted to be a pilot.
Hey, you know what? Same. I actually went after my my helicopter's license. Pilot.
Did you do it?
So yeah, I got a good bit of it. But
I got a good bit of it. I could start it.
Exactly. Yeah.
The landing's the hard one.
Landing was tough. Did you really do it? So how far did you get?
Yeah. So I got all the way up until the point where I would have to take the written test. Before you do that, they kind of look into everything. Like you pass, and I had some medical stuff in the past.
Really? That's where you are?
Yeah, so they're like, you know what, we got to wait a couple of years and say like,
what a shame.
Hey, you know what, just make sure it's all good. So in a couple of years, hopefully I can get it. But
So when was this? This was a couple of years ago?
Yeah, you know what, I probably stopped.
I think it was 2020.
Yeah, that was 2020.
So eventually you get back into it.
Yeah, you got it. I got my what was it, like 56 hours in or something like that of flight. But which is like what you need before you have to take the test.
Yeah. On a depressing note, it's funny you're doing this episode today on flying and travel and whatnot, because on YouTube I caught a glimpse of this short video. It was Alaska Air Flight 641 or something like that from the year January 2000. Okay.
Pre 9/11.
Every day we mention pre 9/11.
Yeah.
So the plane, this was flight 461 again with something 641.
Okay.
Alaska.
Yeah.
It's at MD-80. Does that sound familiar?
Okay. No. Why? What's
not familiar?
It's an MD-80, which was an aircraft that had like a T on it. Remember the aircraft with the T wing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this thing, apparently, you can YouTube this. It's really fascinating. There was a very minor mechanical problem in the tail.
Uh-huh.
This minor mechanical problem should have been monitored because easy solution. Again, this is January 2000. The plane goes like this and plummets 8,000 feet over the coast of California.
Uh-huh.
8,000 feet. And then it goes inverted, completely upside down, and then it crashes into the ocean.
Okay, Jesus.
Can you believe it?
Jesus Christ.
And other pilots around are going, yep, we see it. He's lost control. He's inverted, and then it crashes. YouTube it later. It's a depressingly fascinating story.
Did they all die?
Yeah, they all died.
Rest in peace.
Yeah,
rest in pease. So anyway, on that depressing note.
Yeah, that's a way to bring up a comedy podcast.
Well, I can't now. Here's my problem. The reason I'm telling you this is because I hear these stories, then I become obsessed with it.
Yeah,
now I'm reading about it. I'm talking to people about it. I'm telling my wife about it.
It is like one of those things that, like, if you get in an airplane, there's like a chance you will die.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
No, it's a slim chance. I could have died.
If they do their job right, yeah.
Right.
Could have died driving to the airport.
I could have died on the way here.
Yeah.
Would you have still recorded? Would you like, well, look,
The show must go on. You know,
It'd be like that son of a bitch didn't show up.
Right. And then the next episode would have been dedicated to me, and it would have slowly flashed a picture up where it says, my birthday. And by the way,
dedicated to it.
this episode is dedicated. Speaking of birthdays, really quick. I was born December 23rd. Okay.
I was born December 27th.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at you guys.
Before 9/11?
I was born before 9/11.
I was born December 23rd. In Lebanon, they round up birthdays.
Have
you heard about this?
I am familiar with this.
Like, how does that? Like,
they do it, and then so my legal birthday is January 1st. So now when I book a flight or something, I have to put January 1st.
Right.
And people, if I go buy an alcoholic beverage, they say, "What's your birthday?" They look at my ID, and they say, "Oh wow, New Year's baby," and I have to fake being excited.
Right.
I have to go, "Yeah, can you believe it?"
Do you always go along with it, or
Yeah,
do you
always.
Okay.
I never once have corrected them. I always go, "Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?" And they start asking questions and what's it like, and I become this whole new persona of a guy born January 1st. It's really fascinating.
And you tell them like, I was like the gift of the world that year.
Right.
Like, you know.
Yes, I was a gift to the world that year. I've never said that, but I will.
There you go.
Well, I'm going to start flying.
Joseph, you should round up your birthday too.
I should, yeah.
We got the same birthday. It's not a bad idea. It makes sense.
Yeah.
It's easier.
I know that's what they did for a lot of people in my family. All their birthdays are on the 1st, and apparently it's because when they came to America, they were like, "Oh, we can like."
Really?
They didn't know their birthday, so they were just like, "All right, just make it the 1st of the month." Yeah.
But the latest in the news, have you heard this? They're cutting all these flights now because of staffing issues. It's a big deal.
Really?
Yes, man. You can't fly.
Just flight attendants and stuff like that?
Everything. Food, planes.
Okay, gotcha.
I think we'd be fine without that stuff, without food and flight attendants.
I've thought about that. Like, could a flight just be just you guys?
Like a bus ride.
Like they could
the
just
sky.
have a mini fridge, like right up front, or like a little vending machine.
Yes, or to your point, the cockpit door's open. The pilot's just like a bus. He's going, all right, we're going. Everybody sit down.
Settle down.
It's not a bad idea. And then everybody just brings their snacks anyway.
We gotta talk to Elon.
We gotta talk to Elon because think about it. A lot of flights don't serve you food anyway.
Yeah, they just give you like pretzels or like pop or whatever.
Yeah, at most.
Yeah.
So just do it like a bus. Everybody get on. Southwest is practically there anyway.
Yeah, definitely be a lot cheaper for them.
Yeah, and then instead of doing the whole demonstration, just give us a little video. And like, it's not like nobody knows how to put their seatbelt on.
I know. I was in an emergency row on a flight, obviously, not just hanging out. And I wasn't just hanging out at the emergency row. And the guy, the flight attendant comes over and says, "Hey guys, just to let you know, you're sitting in an emergency row.
Right.
God forbid something happens, like we land in the ocean." Because it's always like, "Hey, I was on a flight from Salt Lake City to L.A. And like, look, if we land in the water,
right,
your cushions." I was like, we're not gonna land.
Yeah.
There's no water.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm in the emergency row, and she comes over. She's explaining what to do, and we're all like, "Yep, no problem." You have to physically and verbally acknowledge it. You have to go, "Yes, I will help."
Gotcha.
And the guy beside me goes, "Excuse me, can we smoke?"
What an idiot.
Yeah, I was like, what do you mean, can you smoke? First of all, he should be dismissed from the emergency. 100%.
Yeah.
No, he can't smoke, man.
I don't want my life safety in the hands of this guy.
That's my point.
Who
if
doesn't
he
know the
thinks
rules.
you can smoke,
Yeah.
he needs to be extracted.
I don't know. Was he an old guy?
He wasn't particularly old.
Okay,
I think he just wanted a cigarette.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah.
So, those are my flying days.
I did have to look up if these were allowed.
Are they?
So you are allowed to bring them. You're definitely not allowed to smoke them on the plane, but you're allowed up to like a certain quantity of liquid within it.
I'm trying to get him to stop anyway.
What is that one? Is that considered vape?
Yeah, so it's a little disposable.
Okay.
Little disposable vape. It's a breeze.
Now you can smoke a shopping mall. Can you smoke in the shopping mall?
I don't think you're technically allowed to.
Okay.
But the thing is, like, if you go into like restaurants and stuff like that, you
can.
You're not allowed
supposed
to.
to like really anywhere, but it doesn't stop anybody.
So why was it a few years ago in the malls they would demonstrate and go, "Look, you can smoke inside." Remember that?
Okay, yeah. So I know that like in vape shops and stuff like that, you like I see people doing that all the time. I don't know if that's allowed or not.
I want to be able to smoke inside, not even smoke. I'm serious. I like cigarettes every now and then. That would be nice if I could smoke inside.
Yeah. I mean, they have hookah lounges and all that, and cigar bars. You can go and do that.
There was an ashtray on my airplane. On the bathroom door, yes, and in the bathroom. How old are these planes?
Really?
You can't see. It's been since the '70s. You can't smoke. Now there's that. I don't understand.
Shit. Yeah. I don't know.
Anyway.
But, I went on a little family vacation, and I was like, okay, you know what? How am I going to get this through security? And they didn't know that I smoked.
Oh my gosh, your family didn't?
Yeah, no. So still only my mom. My mom only knows that I smoke.
So,
well, your whole family's gonna watch this.
Yeah,
so
no one else. Would they be upset?
Was that?
Would they be upset?
My dad probably, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but hey, my mom's pretty cool with it. Like she doesn't really
Yeah.
care
Your
too
dad
much.
famously smokes cigars, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
So-
He doesn't inhale it though. He has a big problem with
We're not
cigarettes.
supposed to, right?
He just holds them.
yeah.
He doesn't smoke them.
Yeah.
As they're lit.
Exactly.
When they're lit. He goes
Yeah.
through the trouble of lighting it. That would take 9 hours to burn out if you were smoking it.
He
Just holds it in his mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Just,
wouldn't even-
it looks cool.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
When was the longest ago you could smoke on an airplane, man?
Yeah.
My uncles used to smoke on airplanes.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
I know. I remember when I was a kid, you can smoke at a restaurant.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Now is that done all nation? Anywhere in the country you can't smoke anywhere in
I'm
the
pretty
country?
sure that's like a
I
health
don't-
code thing.
Yeah.
It's in
But
Vegas. You can smoke anywhere in Vegas.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You can smoke in
Gotcha.
churches in Vegas.
Gotcha. Hey, there you go. How to get to
I
Vegas.
assume. I don't see why not.
You can
Yeah.
smoke at the maternity award at a hospital in Vegas.
You know, when you live overseas, man, you can smoke anywhere.
Yeah.
Which was kind of nice, even though. But airplanes, like I had an uncle. I still have. I mean, he's dead now, but he boarded a flight flying to Lebanon from somewhere, and he went to the coach or wherever he was sitting. He lights up,
Yeah.
and she goes, "Sir, what are you doing?" It turns out he paid for a smoking ticket, but they sat him in the wrong section, so they had no choice but to put him in first class and let him smoke.
Good for him.
I know.
Maybe
There we
I
go.
should do that. Maybe I should pick up smoking just to get a better
Just to get the better
Yeah,
seat on the airplane.
How does that work? Do they separate? Like, is there like a filtration
I've
system?
always wondered, man. It must have smelled horrible in there.
Definitely, yeah.
But
I don't know. But I'm trying to quit. I'm trying
Really?
to quit. Yeah, I actually went down from like I have a whole mod thing, right? Which you get to put the nicotine in and like different levels of
Yeah.
nicotine in it. I went down from 60 milligrams or milliliters
Milligrams.
to milligrams.
it's
Yeah.
very weird. Yeah.
Yeah, no, and then down to 18, which is basically the lowest that they sell.
Really?
Yeah, and then now I got this. I wanted to get a lower amount because I'm still addicted, but
Gosh,
yeah, no. And I went a couple days without doing it, and then I'm like, okay, you know what? I need something kind of disposable.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Hopefully after this, I'm
I
done.
know what it
Gonna
is
keep
about
trying.
smoking. It's
Yeah.
the habit. It's just fun to do. You know what I mean?
you
It's just
definitely look
something.
cooler.
You look 100% look cooler. I still think smoking looks cool. I'm
Yeah.
almost 40 years old. I still think smoking looks cool.
I've never smoked in my life, but I think if I smoked, I'd be so fucking cool
Oh
right now.
yeah, man! Can I tell you something? The Godfather would not be a good movie if there wasn't
Yeah.
cigarette
Yeah,
smoking.
no. Yeah,
It's,
no.
It changes the whole scene.
Right.
They're just
Like-
sitting around drinking instead
Yeah,
of
when somebody when Michael Corleone stands up, picks up his pack, puts it in his mouth, lights it. There's just silence.
Yeah.
That's a very powerful scene.
That is.
But
It's,
no, it's not good for you,
yeah,
unfortunately.
sad times.
One other thing I wanted to comment on with flying is I started joking recently, and it's really not a bad idea. I don't like flying American, United, Delta, all of them. I'm kind of done. I figured, why not fly UPS? I mean, if you think about it, you get
Quick, efficient.
quick, efficient. They fly at night mostly, and it's probably cheap. I guess it's by weight.
If you have Amazon Prime, you're getting there the next day.
You're getting that- it's probably by weight. So they
Yeah,
weigh you
yeah.
like
Yeah.
a box.
I mean, I have heard stories about people doing that. You know,
What?
packing themselves in little,
I know,
shipping
it's
containers.
terrible.
Yeah, and
But-
they show up like completely
Right.
anorexic. Yeah,
You know, I don't want to offend anybody, but it's really not a bad idea to fly by weight.
Yeah,
If you're lighter, you don't need as much,
Right.
this is true.
Jet
You're not
fuel.
taking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is true.
I mean,
That's
they,
a good
they, they
point.
charge more for suitcase weight.
That is a good point.
Yeah.
They
But-
should charge people weight too.
And what's the thing I've always been fascinated by? If you put your bag on the scale,
Yeah.
and they weigh it, obviously, and it says, let's say it says 55 pounds.
Yeah.
But let's say it says 60, and the
Okay.
limit's 55. And they say to you, look, if you want to fly with this 60-pound bag, you can, but you have to pay more. And you go, well, then you realize that it's not about the plane's capacity ability.
Yeah.
It's strictly about money.
Right.
Oh yeah.
It has nothing to do with the plane's ability.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, is there a cap? Like, if we all had overweight bags, would they go, oh,
That's a good point. I never thought of that. They're just
and
being greedy.
like
Just
how,
being
how
greedy.
much is like the cap, right? You know,
There's
like,
gotta be a cap.
Yeah.
yeah.
The weird thing is, have you ever been on a plane where they have to level out the passengers when they go, hey, we need, I've been on planes like that.
Have they done that?
Yes,
Yeah.
where they go, folks, we need some of you to come. I was like, this is how delicate we are? That if we fly, we're going
Wait, do they say like we need the fat people over here, or do they?
They have to shift people. There's too many people sitting on this side and not enough. So they have, shit people.
You know, I have noticed that when I was flying the helicopter, when I was flying the four-seater, you know, I took 2 other people with me.
Yeah.
And, you know, when one person was in the, you know, one side of the seat there, the helicopter was way heavier on the other side.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You can tell?
Yeah, a good bit. I mean, but that was a small helicopter. You would think with the big
Yeah,
ass
there
planes
you
it'd
go.
be better. But yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know.
You hear some weird stories. My brother was on a flight once where apparently it was just really quiet and boring, and the flight attendant took a roll of toilet paper, and she put one end into the toilet, and then she took the roll and rolled it all the way down the aisle.
Yeah.
She goes, "Hey, everybody, watch this." She flushes it, and it goes. And
That's pretty cool.
I know, it's kind of cool.
That's pretty cool. At first, I was gonna be like, "What is she doing? She's wasting everybody's time and
No, it's
wasting the
entertaining.
toilet paper." But no, that's pretty cool.
Those probably
That is not
blessed me.
bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's
I don't. You know what depresses me? You know what I don't do anymore? I realized that I no longer flush the toilet and then like while I'm still peeing. You know, like
I used to do that.
Yeah,
I used to
You
do
try
that.
to beat
Yeah.
the.
try to beat the
Try to time it
whirlpool.
out.
Yeah,
Time
exactly.
it out perfect. Yeah. I don't do that
Alas,
anymore.
never do that anymore.
I mean, you can't do that with the toilet plane because those
things just suck it down.
just suck.
Which
Yeah,
ones?
yeah.
The
The
toilet.
toilet.
The plane
Plain
on the
toilets.
toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't
Yeah.
do that. It's
just gone.
very loud and
Yeah.
aggressive. One thing that's been bothering me lately is the automatic sensor on toilets. Because you
yeah.
sit down, it
Oh,
flushes.
yeah.
You move, it flushes. You take
That's
your
the
You end
phone.
up leaning forward or something.
It
you know,
flushes.
It's yeah.
If they have the seat covers and then you put the seat cover down,
It flushes.
automatically.
Yeah, because it takes it down. It's like, well, what am I supposed to do? Put it down, put my foot on
Yeah.
it, and then turn around? It's ridiculous. That's actually a good point. It's true. When you put the paper down,
Yeah.
it automatically flushes. It's just like, calm down, toilet. That's very true.
Yeah.
Airline toilets are, man, they're tough. They're really. I have never, ever gone number 2 on an airplane.
Really?
Never.
How do you
I don't
manage
think I
that?
have
Like if
either.
it's a long ass flight,
My
like
body
you just,
won't let me do it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
Gotcha.
very toilet
like,
sensitive.
Like, do you feel it? Like, do you feel like okay?
I mean,
you
I don't
have
feel like
to,
I'm
or-
getting poison from my bowels, but I don't like going. I don't like going on airplanes if I can avoid it.
I
Which
gotcha.
I've never gone. I peed a lot. I pee a lot.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
I get about
Yeah.
2 seconds to pee.
Gotcha.
But I've never
Gotcha.
gone number 2.
You know what?
I don't think
Joseph
I
is
have
also
either.
kind of like a sort of sensitive pooper, right? And when it comes
I
down,
am.
I am too.
Yeah, we actually talked about that yesterday because I was on my way here and I didn't want to stop off at a gas station. So I went to my gym and I went there because I'm like, it's familiar.
Gym is way up here compared to
Yeah,
the gas station.
right.
Ultimately, it's house,
Yeah.
relative,
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
or close relative.
Yeah.
And then the distant relatives,
Uh-huh.
and then friends, depends on the level of friendship.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Then really the next thing is your community center or gym or library that you
Right.
go to and familiar with.
Right.
Then maybe your favorite Starbucks, maybe.
Yeah.
Really after that, man, it really bottoms out
We
really quick.
had a hard time. I got you. yeah.
When I was in college, like there was, I would only use my dorm bathroom, but even that one was gross because it's just like so much. It's just like pee on the floor and just
Yeah.
sharing it with a bunch of dudes. And then so then I made it my mission to find the cleanest bathroom on campus, and it was on the 3rd floor of a building that's not super highly populated. Like you go in at 3 p.m., the toilets are still blue because it's like so they just
yeah,
cleaned
they
it.
just
So
cleaned it.
I go all the way to the other side of campus just to use that.
Now let me
bathroom.
ask you this: for you, is it a cleanliness thing or is it a you're uncomfortable thing? Because is it which you
How
have to pick
does
one?
that work? Is it like a mental or is it
For me, it's more mental than cleanliness.
Really?
I think they probably run very close.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to the bathroom and there's this, I'll tell you what though, the European bathrooms are the way to go because the door goes all the way to the bottom.
Oh,
Hey, there you go. Yeah.
It's to relax. It helps
Yeah.
at least go. Okay, nobody can see my feet.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait. So yeah, that's another question to add on the list. I went to a rest stop, and the stalls were literally like up to here, right? And when I was sitting down.
No, you're
Like,
kidding.
Yeah, no. The stalls were just this little itty bitty little thing. Everybody could see over.
No way.
That's
No, I swear to
horrendous.
God, yeah. On I-75,
Yeah, like make eye
there's
contact.
one rest stop. Yeah.
Why? It's a
Would-
safety
would-
thing, I guess.
I don't know. Yeah, but I mean, like, would that stop you guys?
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe
Okay,
maybe
gotcha.
they're thinking, it's a rest stop. Like people are driving for hours. If they're going to stop in the bathroom, they're probably going to have sex in this bathroom.
It's sexual
Yeah,
assaults,
yeah.
things like that.
Yeah.
And doing drugs or anything like that.
Yeah, and they figured, look, if you're gonna do it, we want to see it.
we gotta catch a piece of this.
Any sexual activity, we actually want to see it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's terrible. But I mean, I don't know. I have my wife makes fun of me because I don't like using public bathrooms.
Hang on, I gotta
What
turn
happened
that
to your
camera.
screen there? Okay.
I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, so
flying,
more
of
mental.
course. What's that?
Yeah, but yeah, more mental,
absolutely.
it's just,
I can't.
yeah.
It's very
Gotcha.
uncomfortable for me.
Gotcha.
And flights too. Everything's uncomfortable. How old are you?
I am just turned 23.
23.
Yesterday.
Okay, I'm 39. I'll be 40 in January 1st.
Hey, nice.
Technically, so
That must be awesome.
I just
being
gave her
the
my
January
birthday.
1st baby.
Surely no one's going to steal my identity, right? Now, what are they going to take from me if they steal?
What's your social security number?
Right. What was I saying? Oh yeah, as you get older, flying gets worse.
Really? What was it? Just
Yeah.
like comfort levels of it, or
Comfort
what's
level, and like you said earlier, you just don't want to talk to anybody, see anybody, elbows touching.
Right.
There was a guy, last time I flew, I got so uncomfortable. There was a guy, he's a muscular guy, bigger guy, older, but I happen to be wearing shorts, which I don't like doing. On a
Yeah,
flight.
I hate wearing shorts on planes.
I don't like to either.
I hate wearing shorts in general.
Yeah.
I'll just
And our leg hair kept interlocking like Velcro.
okay.
You know that feeling? And,
Yeah.
That's
You don't want that.
No, man. I was very cool. To the point, it happens sometimes like, well, I have no choice now. I have to sit like this.
Yeah.
So I sat like this facing, and I actually said that to myself. I was like, I have no choice now. The guy's like, what? And I leaned over, sat like this. And he goes, what do you mean you have no choice now? So I leaned over and I sat like that because it happened once. You go, okay,
Yeah.
I'll be aware of it. But then your body relaxes again, happens again. And
Right,
you're like, okay, be aware of it.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5 times.
Yeah.
You're like, it's too much.
Yeah,
That's-
it definitely.
I had a similar thing happen where I was sitting on the plane next to some random guy, and then we just randomly kept holding hands, and then I was just like,
Right. You just randomly kept going.
just interlocking
and then I
the
was
fingers.
like, and then we both.
Yeah. That's not good.
Yeah, you know what really bothers me though, because I'm into the whole camping thing. But the number one reason for people not wanting to go camping where I usually go camping is there's no toilets. I'm like, for me it's
Not
like
the murders.
Well, the bears.
Yeah.
So it's strictly they're uncomfortable with the idea of.
Yeah, like my girlfriend, she'll go camping 100%. Have gone camping with her, but she will not go anywhere like where there's no toilets, that sort of thing.
And you're comfortable with it. Where you got it.
Yeah.
Nice. So she pees out there, but she doesn't go number 2.
Yeah, so she has in an emergency. She absolutely hates that. But in the middle of the night, she had to climb out of a tent and just I could hear that shit going on. Yeah.
Hey, do you think anyone's actually ever had intercourse on an airplane bathroom?
I'm sure, right?
Probably. I don't doubt it.
I mean,
Wow, man, that'd be terrible.
That I can't.
Those
I
things are tight.
physically
Those
can't
things
do
are
that.
tight.
Like I wouldn't fit.
Number 1, I wouldn't fit. Number 2, I don't
Yeah.
like what is that, vertical? I don't like vertical intercourse. It has to be.
That would be kind of
Stand
weird.
flat.
Yeah, just standing up. And
Yeah,
then
it's just too much. Unless you're in space, then I guess that's a little
that
bit
would be pretty rad.
plus the
yeah.
proportions have to be correct.
Yeah.
Like
The
proportions.
Yeah. Because if she's way too short or way too tall.
Yes. The International Space Station is probably the ultimate flying question, though. Man, being up there for months on end.
I'd hate that. I'm never going to space.
Oh goddamn.
You're never gonna go to
Well, yeah,
space.
if Elon Musk said, hey, we can take you to Mars, like, would you guys do it?
How long is the trip? Do you know?
I
I've
don't
looked
know,
it up once. I think it's 8 months.
8 months. Okay.
Yeah, I think I might be making that up.
Okay. Wait, is that like one way sort of thing?
I think
Is
so.
that-
Yeah, there's no pit
okay.
stops on the way.
Okay, gotcha.
Or round? You mean round trip? No, I think it's
Yeah.
one way a month. Would I go? That's the question.
Yeah.
What do you do when you get there, though? You take a few pictures,
Say, hey, this is cool.
take one selfie, you go like this, guess where I am, and
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're like, oh.
And then you go back.
then. All right, we should
The-
wrap it
the
up and
Sahara
we get back
Desert,
on the
yeah.
thing to head back 8 months. I mean, my goodness.
I had a
Jesus.
chance to go to Mars, and I was like, I forgot my wallet, so we had to turn around, and then
Right.
It
Yeah.
happens.
yeah.
Eventually they'll go. I don't know why though. I don't really get it. What are we gonna do when we get there? I'm serious. What are they doing?
Yeah, no,
It's
I've
really
heard the
just a
whole
thing to
about-
go
yeah.
to say that you went.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I know that Musk wants to really create like a dome
like an
there,
actual
like to
habitable.
live.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's too many things could go wrong with that.
Right.
Like I don't want to I'm here on Earth. I don't need to rely on some exterior thing to
That's
breathe. But if you're living on Mars, you get one crack on the window, you're gone.
Great, Jimmy. Just everything sucked out.
Play
That's
a little
true.
baseball
Yeah.
can kill you.
Yeah, it's like Bubble Boy.
Bubble Boy, right?
Yeah, you're the ultimate Bubble Boy.
Right.
And if one little thing happens to you, you're doomed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. You know what? It'd be cool doing the whole Mars thing. Like 100 years from now, once they've worked out the.
Once they've worked out the kinks,
Yeah.
we'll be dead though by then.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Where do you draw the line? Do you go to Venus next? I don't know.
That's a good question. Time
Yeah,
travel.
I mean-
you know?
Anyway,
Anyway.
Anyways, I hate taking my shoes off.
On flights?
No, just at the airport.
Oh, really? Yeah. Is it an embarrassment thing or inconvenience?
I was just saying inconvenience.
Yeah.
I got you.
I know the answer to this already, but there's no way you'd wear shorts and flip-flops, right?
No. I'm not walking my bare feet across the airport.
No, it's disgusting.
No.
I have seen people get up on the airplane in bare feet and go to the bathroom.
That's horrendous.
Isn't it?
They're probably white.
It's like the Barefoot Society. Have you seen these guys? Barefoot. It's called
They walk around barefoot everywhere?
Yeah, it's called barefootisnotillegal.com.
I guess it's not, but
It's not.
Huh.
But so people think, hey, if I want to go barefoot somewhere, I should have the right to do so.
I mean, I know they have signs, no shoes, no service. But
Right.
I mean, think about how much of a pain in the ass that would be, though. You know, you just get into an airport and how hot that goddamn pavement could be, or,
Oh my gosh,
or snow or whatever the hell. You know, why would you even want to do that in the first place?
I like shoes way too much to not wear them.
Yeah. I was on my last flight. They said, don't. Here's what's funny. We went to the security.
Yeah.
And they were like, come on, folks, go. They were rushing us through not only the thing where you go like this, but also just the regular metal detector. And they were saying, don't take your shoes off, just go.
Yeah.
So they're just going and going.
Right.
Then we get to the airport, I'm walking around to get a coffee, and they go, due to heightened security concerns, the airport. And I was like, what heightened security? You just treated it like the loosest. So, they always say that. It's always a lady from the Midwest, too. Due to latest heightened security concerns, every airport you're in. And I was like, well, obviously that's not the case. This should be the one time where they go, hey, look, chill out.
Yeah. Right.
Due to less security concerns.
It's like, hey guys, the hard part's done. Just, sit back and relax.
That's right. So we didn't take our shoes off. Left everything in the bag. Even laptops, just leave it in the bag. I said, what?
Really?
It was very strange.
What if they just had the technology the whole time and they just wanted to inconvenience us?
Right.
They were just like,
because they think, you know what? One thing terrorists aren't going to deal with? Being inconvenienced.
Yeah. And one thing I know about terrorists is they love keeping their computers in their backpacks.
Exactly.
They do not want to take their computers out.
Yeah. I do think that the TSA folks, I think they do get a bit of a bad rep, because that would not be a pleasant job.
Oh,
man.
no.
You're dealing with idiots all day long, coming in. They're not listening to you.
Yeah.
It'd be a very frustrating job.
I'm one of those idiots.
I am too. I tend to think that I'm doing it. For some reason, I always want to impress the TSA people. I always want to go, damn, he knows what he's doing. He was.
Yeah.
He had the thing up there, his computer, his phone, everything was lined up. I'm polite. I walk slowly.
Either
you get them a little coffee.
Get them a little coffee.
A little thank you gift card.
No, I'm a terrorist.
Ooh, that's how you get them.
That's how you get them. I got you. Due to high security concerns.
Should have been more head.
I do always forget about the shoe thing, though. I always wear the most difficult shoes these, and then it'll take me like 2 minutes to get them off.
Right.
And I feel like I'm holding up the line because I am. But
yeah. But it's better than wearing bare feet. Forget about that.
That is true.
No way.
Wait, have you seen those guys? I feel like this is a Joe Rogan show now because they actually talked about it on Joe Rogan. But people who walk around actually barefoot, like from birth, like their toes are all spread out.
I have seen that. Yeah, and their toes are extremely spread. Looks like a hand. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. It's unbelievable. But the barefoot is illegal. Barefoot is legal society. They take it all away, man. Wherever they go, bare feet.
Damn.
They think it's, your foot gets used to it. You build up calluses.
I got you.
I guess. I mean, I think they're evolving backwards if they're choosing not to wear shoes.
I mean, it'll be very uncomfortable at first, but you get used to it.
Yeah,
eventually, your feet would get used to the hot asphalt, and it wouldn't bother you so much.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It still just seems kind of because you pick up all the
seems
dust.
like a lot of effort just to go barefoot.
You get a lot of warts.
It's
that's
warts. You don't wash
fungus.
properly. Who knows?
Liam, give it a try and then report back and let me know.
We'll do.
Okay.
Well, the first few weeks would be horrible.
Yeah, no.
Horrible.
Well, I mean, I just think about doing a camping. Like the amount of ticks that are out there and
my
stuff.
gosh,
you just walk through that grass.
I was on a flight once where there were those seats where you're the front row of the economy class, so you're kind of like the most luxurious economy.
You get a bit more space than everyone else.
Yeah, and I don't think it was Comfort Plus. I think it was just the general economy. But there's a wall right in front of it.
Yeah.
And which is tricky because your TV now comes out of the side, you have to adjust a little bit.
Yeah.
This woman was sitting in the middle or the right, and had her feet up on the wall like she was giving birth. I'm not kidding. Completely, and then she'd put it, and I was like, well, maybe she's got a cramp or something. She sat like the way then she'd level them off. She'd sit really low, and her feet were up, and barefoot. And we were like, what are you? Come on.
Like, God damn it.
That's too
Yeah.
much. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
And I
She's had
tried-
sex on a plane before.
100%. And I tried to take it probably in the seat, frankly. And I tried to take a picture of it, but I was too embarrassed. I don't want to get caught.
Yeah.
I'm always, every time I take a picture of anything, I'm always worried someone's go, are you perverted? Like anything I take a picture of.
Or at least even just thinking it. You know,
Like whatever.
Yeah.
So I take a picture of a kid's birthday party, they're going to go, what is your,
Like, what are you doing?
are you related? You know, it's horrible.
Yeah, I always sometimes if I see something like funny in public, I want to take a picture of it. And I'm like, I don't
embarrassing.
want to
weird
put
to
this
take on my
person
camera,
on
yeah.
blast like that.
That's
or, like, I wanna have,
right.
like,
That's right.
You know,
I feel the same way. I always feel guilty about looking at somebody taking a picture, so I don't do it. I barely take pictures of myself.
Yeah, same. Same.
you take a lot of videos of yourself.
I do take a lot of pictures. Oh, by the way, speaking of videos, I posted one today about my son on YouTube about my son demanding food, and I said, "Hey, Paul, let's record this. It's a funny conversation." And he's going on. I'm yelling at him about the food, and comments were, "How dare you?"
Really?
Yeah, this is how you cause an eating disorder. I was like, I just specifically said this is
It's
me
a
and
little
Paul.
comedy video, yeah.
Yeah, people, you can't post anything nowadays.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
It is
You
a
post
little
it on
bit.
YouTube or on
I posted it on YouTube and people got very upset. You can't say anything. Somewhere, someone is offended by something. That's what I say.
Oh, yeah.
Ridiculous.
It
Somewhere,
is.
somebody's going to be offended by this. You know?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
That's my goal for this. Well, no, the goal for this podcast is to make the world a better place. But the second goal is to offend people.
Yeah. You post anything online and you'll offend somebody.
Yeah, probably.
You could say happy birthday and someone will be like, what does that mean? Why is it happy? Whose birthday?
Ridiculous.
Yeah. I know. I posted one video of when Detroit had that big flood. I don't know what.
It's like last summer.
Yeah, last summer. I was driving home from work late at night, and everything had flooded, and I was pulling off a road, and I drowned my car. Basically, I got a video of it, and I posted that on TikTok. And people were legitimately getting mad at me.
Oh, yeah, you're stupid, you're an idiot.
Exactly.
Why would you drive your car into a flood?
They're like, oh, wow, this guy's doing this on purpose. Like, what a fucking...
Yes.
And I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, I swear to God.
It's like that, I don't know what the circumstances were in Family Guy where somebody posted something on YouTube and they were going, oh, let's see what people are saying about it. And completely just innocent video. And one of them is scared. They're like, oh, a bunch of racist stuff, a bunch of anti-Islam stuff. It's like, it's exactly what it is, man. You post anything and I was pissed.
Find an issue with it, yeah.
Anyway.
I don't know. It makes it fun in some way.
It does make
if
it fun. Did you get the car out? Or is it still there?
Yeah, so I had to leave it over the night. Literally had to swim back home. But I almost made it home. It was like a 45-minute drive,
Oh, my gosh.
Was coming off a main road. All the street lights were out, because of the water. And turned onto my side street, and it just immediately got super
people on
deep.
social media, they love seeing disappointment and seeing you do bad. I'm serious.
Yeah,
they get a kick out of it.
Yeah, definitely.
The failure.
Definitely.
I got
Don't
a
ever
kick out
post
of it.
anything happy. Don't ever post anything happy. Just post
Shitty
misery
stuff,
and terrible,
You know what?
and it'll go viral.
Exactly. We should have a little segment like that of us just bitching about something.
Yeah, just
We should.
what's the worst thing that happened to you today?
You
Worst
should.
thing that happened? Yeah.
You should. Or think about it throughout the week.
Yeah.
And get ready for your episode and think about the worst thing that's happened to you that day.
Yeah.
And go from there.
There you go. I mean, I don't understand how some people do that. Where literally their entire channel is them complaining about something, or like,
Oh, yeah.
or like, am I the
Yeah.
asshole? Like,
Yeah.
like chances if you are, like, if you're
Yeah.
saying, am I the asshole this much? You probably are the
Yeah,
asshole.
the human psychology behind sitting and watching a video and getting irate is
Yeah.
very strange to
It's
me.
very strange. Like, you don't have to leave a comment.
No, or don't even watch it.
Yeah.
Or don't, like you said, don't leave a comment. But anyway, I have a lot of Delta miles.
Ah.
Yeah.
There you go.
A lot of Delta points have built up. I'm excited about that.
So you're taking us to your Vegas show, is what you're saying?
I would love for you guys to come out.
Oh.
Would you come out?
That would be awesome. That would be
Everybody
awesome.
says that. Nobody's going to come.
September.
September, yeah. I'll be gone
We
till September.
probably won't, but
Wait, are-
people will.
How are the flight prices right now? Are they?
They're really pretty reasonable, but it seems like now's the time to book it because all this stuff's going up.
Right.
Gotcha.
I mean, they got to pay for the gas too.
Gotcha. Yeah.
How that works.
Yeah. I don't know.
But-
Wait, how are the gas prices over there? Do you know? Because I mean,
Man, my
obviously-
buddy in San Diego said it's pushing $7 a gallon.
Oh, fucking hell.
Pushing $7 a gallon.
I mean, I'm assuming Ubers and stuff are still going, right? Like, I mean, I don't know if they've compensated
They're
for
probably-
that at
I
all.
only buy half gallons, so I don't know.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's a dad joke.
I don't know. God damn it. Yeah, no, I've never been to Vegas, though.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
you should
never
go.
been
It's
to
fun.
Vegas.
It's
Yeah.
fun. There's a lot of adult stuff, but it's fun.
Yeah, I mean, you've been to Vegas.
When I was a child.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I personally like Vegas. I like the music scene. I like the
Okay.
food. I like the energy. And frankly, it's a good comedy city.
Yeah, I mean, they always have, like, big headliners there.
Huge stuff coming through.
Yeah.
How easy is it to get up on stage? Like if you don't really have like a huge name or anything, like in Vegas.
You mean in
like
terms of just like showing up?
yeah,
Going up or booking?
like I don't know how many places there are in Vegas where you can just show up and say.
I mean,
hey,
it's
can you
like
fit me in?
anywhere else. If it's a premier comedy club, it's hard, man. Especially a
you.
place like Vegas, because they do want somebody who can draw.
Who can actually-
I can't draw. I don't know, but it just so happens to be a busy club.
I got you.
It's like anywhere else, man. It's hard to get on stage anywhere.
I got you.
I mean, unless you're a household name, frankly, anymore.
Gotcha.
You know? Nobody knows
Makes it
Maher
tough.
Matta.
I don't know.
How long have you been doing stand-up for?
I mean, I'm 39, and first time I got on stage, I was 19, but it has not been
Shit.
20 years. Because I stopped so many times.
break.
Yeah, I moved overseas once. I moved to California. California was fun. I did comedy out there. And just always taking breaks. Had 2 kids.
Yeah.
Wife is pregnant now, actually.
Oh,
Hey, congrats.
I know.
Yeah.
3rd, coming in August.
Damn,
Nice.
No, if it's a boy or girl or.
It's a boy, 3rd boy. And
Hey.
Whoa.
baby's born in August, late August. She is totally, I mean, she's not thrilled about it, but I'm going to Vegas for 8 days, like shortly thereafter. I feel terrible.
Ooh.
But, you know, hey, what happens there stays there, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what? No, you should be pissed at her. You know?
I should be. How dare she?
exactly,
Ruin my
yeah.
And another thing that's aggravating me is the baby's ruining something else, and that is my 20th year high school reunion in September.
No
Can't go-
way.
Yeah,
God
I
damn
can't
it.
go to it. I
God
feel too
damn
bad. I can't go to that and Vegas. I got to pick one or the other.
Right.
You know what? You know what? Bring the newborn to Vegas. It's fine.
Bring the newborn to
Yeah.
Vegas, or take the newborn to the reunion.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do that. That'd be horrible.
Like, why are you bringing a baby to the
Right, terrible.
Yeah, you can go to Vegas with the baby. Go to Titty
We're
Butters.
coming
you know,
up
the
on
baby
an
will-
hour. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know if you gotta
Shit.
go or
Shit.
It's totally up to you guys. It's your show. This has been fun.
Joseph's the lead guy.
Joseph's the lead guy.
Let's do a final verdict on what we think about airports.
I'll let you go first.
Just
About airports or airplanes? Or
airports,
travel?
airplanes, air
Okay.
travel as a
Okay.
whole. I think so. My final verdict: just make it easier. I don't want to go through all that work to go on vacation. It's like you're like putting all this effort in, like just to relax somewhere, and you just I don't know.
So you think
Well,
you think the process ultimately is just too complicated?
the
It's too
process
much?
is convoluted for no reason. I think they're doing it on purpose.
Well, you know, I mean, Joseph and I took a bus to Chicago.
That was horrible.
Yeah,
that was
last
worse
year,
than a
yeah.
plane.
Why?
Yeah, yeah. Joseph. hated
There was
that.
a schizophrenic guy on our bus who was
Oh,
screaming.
gosh.
The bus driver kicked him off the bus in the middle of nowhere. There was a lot of loud people who were getting into arguments and
So
stuff.
you don't like the tension of the environment? It makes
I
you
want
uncomfortable.
it just
I
kinda
want to
gets you
just
riled.
zone out and open my eyes, and I'm somewhere else.
Teleporting, really? is what
That's a
you
good
want.
point. Yeah,
Yeah,
they should work on that.
they will. Well, I disagree with you. I mean,
Okay.
I don't like the frantic chaos of, but in general, I like travel. I think it's just fun. I don't know. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
But obviously, there's nothing better than getting to your destination. I mean,
Right.
getting there, landing,
Right.
You get the-
putting your bag down. The only thing terrible about it is packing. I would rather
Really,
if I had-
the
if I
pack
had-
is the worst part.
Oh, it's
Okay,
terrible.
gotcha.
If I had money, I would just buy everything there, donate it, and then I'm serious, and then come back and back to my closet.
That'd be pretty baller.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You show. Let's say you're going to Vegas. You show up
Yeah.
in Vegas. You buy what you need for the week. Just go. Hey, look, I'm going to go shopping really quick. Buy what you need: clothes, shirts, pants. Come back
Drop
when you're
them at
done.
Salvation Army or something. You know,
Yeah, Salvation Army. You go to the guy. You know, looks horrible at the machine. You go, hey, listen, here's my clothes.
Yeah, just take it. You look like you need a win.
And then he goes, these are horrible. And you go, well. And then you go home.
Hey, you know
Liam,
what?
final verdict.
Final verdict? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I love travel. I don't get to fly as much as I want to, but you know, I want to do it more. As long as prices are still low, I'm going to do it more.
It's the attitude.
Yeah, it is the
yeah,
attitude.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something about just kind of like embracing the chaos a little bit, right? You know,
Right.
like you just kind of have to be one with
Yeah.
it. You know, like the schizophrenic guy. You know, you got to bring out your inner schizophrenic
It's almost like
guy.
going to Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
It's like, wow, look at
It's
that.
entertainment.
Yeah. It is entertainment.
Yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah.
you leave.
Well, yeah, but either that or you learn to sleep through schizophrenic people.
That is,
And,
that is a skill that would be useful.
Well, that was fun, guys.
Yeah,
appreciate it. Done.
Good episode. I like
Thank
it.
you,
Yeah.
Maher, for coming.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Liam, for coming, even though you're supposed to be here.
Gonna be here every time.
Thank you, me, for putting this together. And thank you for watching.
No doubt, no doubt.
See you next time. Big
Big
peace.
peace.